Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm back to my Custom Keeper journal, and as you can see, I have started my collage story, and I think that is the only way I can describe the enjoyment that I get in the planning stage of adding collage in whichever layer it might be to a piece of my art. These four small pieces came out of my small and medium baskets, and I picked these four pieces because they seem to just, well, I think they just tell a story to me. And I think that is the way I'm going to be thinking about this from now on. This part of the art project is usually done before I even get on to thinking about how it's going to work, what's going to work. This is a very personal time with my collage bits. A time that in my art process that I don't know, it makes me happy. So finding these pieces was done, I would say, about, well, it's 10 a.m. now. I think I was looking for these about 7:30 this morning, sitting here with my tea, and just wallowing about in those baskets and finding these, discarding, finding, discarding, and I ended up picking these pieces. And if you will notice, I do prefer, as I have said quite frequently, a torn edge, which I think will work quite nicely there. And this is what I tore off the edge. I would rather have that any time than the hardness of a cut edge. So that piece was the last one I found. This one just spoke to me because of the colors and the green from here. This piece, because it had some blue on it, to bring up the blue from this piece. And this, because it provided me with a little bit more blue. Now, this piece, well, I'll talk about this one first. This piece I have to glue down because it's the cleanup paper from this spread. And I just absolutely love, love, love the way that cleanup paper looks. So that's been down for a few weeks. Today I wanted to find something for this next signature, which I'm starting now, and so I went through my cleanup book, which I always keep in arm's length, in arm's reach actually, of papers that I have been hoarding because I just love the abstract nature, the unplanned nature of the colors on these papers. And I had about 3 to choose from, and in the end I picked this piece. Although it does have a lot of green, it is the same green as this piece, and this is the same color. That was my starting point. That's not down yet because I've decided that I want to play up some of this silver on the first page of this signature. So I got out my go-to Target metallic sterling. If you're able to acquire any of this, it's certainly worth the $2 and change. It has a lot of bang for its buck. So let me begin now to put some background silver on this side. Because all of these have many soft lines, I chose this these geometric shaped figures. And now I'm going to just pop down some silver here. Let it run from page to page. No particular plan. Let's see what happened. Ah, yes. Maybe a little bit more over here. Why not? And I think some more up here. A little bit to help these two signatures meet together. I'm able to get this idea because I have this on a little wooden easel right here in front of me, so that I kind of have a, oops, fingers right in, Carol. I kind of have a plan for this. And I think a little bit up this side, and that will be enough. Put this aside to dry. I've become, I think, an addict for these dollar store cutting boards. Get 2 of them for $1, and they are just handy and wonderful, and they clean up beautifully. So I believe that, whoops, a little bit over here, Carol. We're not finished yet, girl. That's better. So here, well, come back. Goodness, I wish these would stay on. Maybe I should know how to make them stay on longer. But there are many things about the computer age that I know nothing. That will be here, and this one will be here. I don't know, let's see. There and there, let's see, does it? Good. Alrighty now, that gave the background a little bit of oomph. Let's see about the iridescence. Did it work? Yes, it did. Right now I'm going to attach these pieces of collage. I'm going to let this silver dry and I will return. Now since I am seeing a rosebud over here, and in this bit of paint right here, I'm thinking I'm going to see another rosebud. So let's see what happens if we now I'm using a Stabilo all in black, and I don't think I'm planning on activating it with water. I just am using it because it will give me an opportunity to see what I have done on paper. And I'm thinking this might be another one. Now, I don't think I can find another one. Oh, yes, maybe here. Maybe over here. Now, of course, we need some sort of a rose leaf. Let's see what we have now. Wondering if these might not need a little bit of green paint just on the green bits. 3 leaves, one over here. Yes, I will be back when I get my supplies out. I'm using my Ceramic Coat forest green and leaf green, and I'm mixing them together to get the leaves suggested here. If I can see a little bit of that under bit of red showing through, that will be very nice. I'm going to get a little bit closer. The stems, attach the leaves. There we go. And then over here, some of the black from the Stabilo is mixing in. That's just fine. Since I'm just really trying to suggest these leaves. Now these need to have a little more brightness. So I'm going to add a little tree frog. The color's already here, so I see brightness. just a bit to these leaves. I think that's quite enough of a suggestion of a rose. Now I'm going to dry and have a think, and I shall be right back. I'm back to my play part, which I so do enjoy. Anything that comes to a point in any way, I like to emphasize it as much as I can. This has been great fun telling this story. And I am really tickled that I found this rosebud and part of one here. This one was really stretching my imagination, but I do so enjoy doing that. I have gone around the edge of my paper with just a little bit of Stays-On olive green. I've done a little bit of adding to the background with my Signo Uniball Micro. Very fine lines. I'm not going to do anything with the silver because I'm afraid it might force the page to be a little busier than I want it to be. If you have enjoyed joining me today, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share with a friend, and I would so appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. Let's see if we can see some of that. I'm able to see that silver, but I'm not sure whether the camera will do it also. Yes, there it is. Just a bit. You have to hold your piece in quite the right way, and probably hold your mouth that way too. I'm so happy to have found a place for my cleanup papers. So, another collage story. Bye now.